In 2003, Jill Pollack founded StoryStudio Chicago. The goal of the new Writing Center was to help writers hone their craft and connect with one another. Here we are 20 years later, having grown into a Chicago institution where people passionate about literature come to learn and connect. Since the beginning, StoryStudio's aim has been to support anyone who has the dream to tell stories, to make our classes accessible and welcoming, and to provide opportunities for working artists. We've done that successfully for 2 decades, and we're expanding our sites outward now. Part of our anniversary celebration includes our 20 Stories series, where we're featuring 20 members of the community from the very first class to the most recent in-a-year cohort. We're committed to honoring those who have made this organization what it is today and to inspiring future writers and readers to join us. Our work at StoryStudio is to spark creativity, keep imaginations brimming, and help our writers and storytellers throughout the region and beyond to navigate the process of writing and publishing. But we can't do it alone. Through generous donations and an army of volunteers, we've made the past 20 years a success. To keep us growing for the next 20 years and to reach even further into these communities, we need your help. Your donations will help us bring more kids into the studio, not only helping them find their voices, but giving them the skills they need to succeed at school and in life. You can help us build our scholarship funds to support writers at every stage of their journey. And your dollars will help us offer free programming to organizations and libraries throughout the city via the Chicago Stories Project.
The Chicago Stories Project is the community outreach arm of the Stories Matter Foundation. The structure is essentially a classes on the road framework with the goal of partnering with organizations and libraries throughout the city in order to amplify voices from underserved communities in Chicago. We especially want to connect with young writers in the city. In our first year, we made strong relationships with organizations like My Block, My Hood, My City, and Girl Forward. Our goal is to strengthen those bonds and double our efforts in 2023 to reach even more young people. One of our most successful partnerships has been with Streetwise. Through the Chicago Stories Project, we've offered continuous blocks of programming throughout the entirety of 2022, with members returning week after week and writing and editing pieces they can then publish in Streetwise's magazine. With your donation to Stories Matter Foundation, we'll be able to maintain and build upon partnerships like the ones with My Block, My Hood, My City, and Streetwise, crafting lasting relationships and empowering countless people to find their voice and tell their stories.
Yes, Stories Matter Foundation is a place for writers, but it's become much more than that. It's for anyone who values the power of stories, for readers and educators and changemakers. We're a big family. From the students to the staff, the faculty, and the board of directors, we all share the same passion and the belief that stories matter.